What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, episode 65 today of the Vikings franchise. We are still here in week 14, and we have the Bears up next. We are sitting at 10-2. They are at 5-7. And while I was in between video recordings, I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to watch this game. Reason for that, let me show you. I sort of feel obligated to watch one of these games just because it's the Bears and the Lions. We already watched the Lions once, and we watched the Packers once. And the Bears are sitting here at 5-7, 2 games below 500. And while it's mathematically possible, I don't even know if it's possible for them to catch us in the division race. And then we play the Lions the week after that. And then we play the Eagles. And honestly, the Eagles might be the best matchup out of them. Eagles are sitting at 8-4. If they have a good week or two, they could be looking at a 10-win season already as well, heading into the final couple of weeks. And then we finish off with the Packers and then also the Dolphins. I just don't know, man. I do want to get through. I want to watch a lot of games, but I also want to try and get through a lot of seasons as opposed to just a lot of games, because we are nearing the end of Madden 22. Madden 23 is about 6 weeks away, if that, at this point. Maybe even less by the time you guys are watching this. And we're only 6 seasons in. 5 seasons? Wow. Yeah, 5 seasons. Huh. So we really haven't done much of anything yet. And I really want to get it to the point where it's just auto-generated players. I want to get to that point where teams are completely different. And we haven't even gotten far enough down the road to see major retirements yet. So I feel like, considering how well this season has gone, it would make more sense for us to sim a few games, see how things play out. If we have to jump in and play one and actually watch one, we will. Otherwise, we'll just get to the postseason and see. We'll go from there. So at least up until the Eagles game, I think we're going to sim. And then if the Eagles is a good matchup, if they win the next couple of games, we'll watch that one. And if we win that one, then it's like, okay, we're just going to go to the end of the season. And then I also forgot to show you guys the yearly awards like an idiot last episode. So let me go over here. All right. Ooh, Justin Fields is up for MVP. How are they playing so bad then? See, this is why I don't like how Madden works their system. Like how is he the MVP of the entire league, yet the team is playing horribly? Coach of the year is Kyle Shanahan. Offensive player of the year. And this is what I wanted to show you guys, though. Devontae Coleman is leading for defensive player of the year based off of his play so far this year. And if he gets that, man, I know he's going to get some upgrades, and I also know he's definitely going to go up in dev, which would put him at, I believe, an X Factor now. Yeah, he's a superstar. So I'm really hoping he can hold on to this, and then Cam Dantzler's not even that far behind him. Carlos Ashe is the leading Rookie of the Year candidate right now from the Cowboys. Eric McLeod is behind him. Cole Hines, a couple of running backs here. Brandon McCree. Luke Leonard leading the way for the Lions. He's been having a pretty good year, and I remember when the game we played, he was making some good plays, so not surprising to see him there. I would like to see Clayton Jenkins a little bit higher on this list, but he hasn't really had many splash plays. He had that pick 6. But outside of that, it's really just been him doing his job for the most part. He hasn't really been playing out like lights out all the time. Over in the AFC, Lamar Jackson leading the way for Offensive Player of the Year. Jerry McLeod now in that list. Nice to see some of these guys that came in after we started getting up there. He's the only one out of that whole list. It's just Jerry McLeod in the AFC. Defensively, still Myles Garrett. I'm looking here. Oh, Andy Hutchinson. Okay. That's a strong safety. Wow, I didn't even know he was starting. He's also the only guy from outside of the actual NFL players. Landry Kennard leading the way at Offensive Rookie of the Year. And Courtney Bowie, one of the middle linebackers, is leading for Defensive Rookie of the Year. Are the Jets just destined to suck in Madden? I mean, I have changed everything with this team. I know that they're still, trying to get up there, like overall wise, but they're sitting at 2-10 again. There are a few guys left to re-sign. There are a couple that I started re-signing, guys that I re-signed Jason Johnson, the wide receiver, and then I also re-signed Who was it? Kevin Menical. Both of them just a 2-year deal. It wasn't anything spectacular. I tried offering Najee Harrison. He told me no. Well, he said something, obviously the salary is great, but he needs a better bonus and duration. I tried to make it a 1-year instead of a 2-year, and he did not like it. I'm on the fence here with a few of these guys. We still have quite a good list left. I think we're going to let Melvin Marion go. He's just never really panned out. He's not really increased much, and now he's going to be 27, going on 28, so his getting better days are pretty much over with. Now it's more so just maintaining at this point. McGovern, he's a decent guy. I think actually we'll end up re-signing Marion and McGovern. I mean, both of them are quality backups, and they don't want a lot of money. We'll see about Billy Price. I have a feeling he's going to get hit a little bit with his age and overall and his dev. So I'm not sure if he's going to stick to a 68, so we're probably just going to let him test. I would like to bring back Deshaun Witherspoon. He wants a really cheap deal, and I saw a little flash out of him in preseason. I do want to bring Najee Harrison back. I think he would be a good, role player, potential starter down the line for us. Quincy Page, I thought he made some good plays, and he gives us that Devontae Coleman-esque type of play when he's not able to play. I like having like that replacement player that can play similar, obviously not to the same potential, but have that similar style. And Page fits that for what Coleman does. And if you look at it, like I told you guys, it's getting to that point now where, the cap space is going to start to run out. We're down to $18 million after the big signings we had to do this year. Now, of course, that's because I purposely upped the salary, but I made them realistic, to real life, instead of what this game is offering players. Like, it's so easy for them to just re-sign everybody money-wise. So a guy like Quincy Page might be difficult to re-sign, considering he's 26, he's only a 73, and he wants $9 million over 2 years. That's a pretty pricey payday, especially when we have a guy like Kevin Menical on the roster, who's pretty much him. And then you have Jeremiah Rutherford, who's younger, better, and asking for literally half of what he's asking for. I'll never understand this game. I'll probably offer Rutherford more, just because I really did see big spurts out of him in preseason. And even when he fills in the game, we see some good stuff out of him. So I would say we'll probably end up bringing him back. I'm going to have to come up with a better contract for him, though, like 2 years, $5 million or $4.5 million. Maybe, I get it, based off of his actual performance numbers, that he doesn't get a lot of money, but he's still a good overall. Or maybe not. He's a 62nd ranked halfback. Okay. I think I'm starting to understand why some of the things are the way they are. I'm wondering, once all of these NFL like 99s fall off, if more of these guys are going to be asking for more money. You know what I mean? Based off of their stance in the league. But this is where it really gets difficult, because Connor McElroy wants... I don't think that's a fair contract for him. Yes, he's normal, but he's 24 years old. I don't know if that 5 years, 44 is enough. And that's going to leave us with $16 million just off of his signing. That's not including Rutherford, Page, Harrison, Witherspoon, McGovern, Marion, or even Taven Smith or McGarry if we want to bring those guys back. And then the other point of that is there's other guys that are still going to be coming due this year, or next year, like Jeremy Chin and Cam Curl, a couple of bigger names that we have to make decisions on to re-sign or not. So if we sign McElroy right now, that means we might not be able to re-sign Chin, So that's sort of what I'm trying to play out in my head. And with a guy like Beckwith in line, it almost doesn't make sense for us to bring back McElroy, because we have Beckwith there. Reddick has played pretty well. We even have Sheldon Stevens back there, who I think could step up at the corner position. We have a lot of corners. So I'm thinking that McElroy might end up testing free agency. It sucks I didn't decide this in like week 7 or week 8, so we could have traded him for a good tradeaway piece. But, this is what it happens sometimes. I didn't know exactly how I wanted to play things, so, we moved on from some guys that I sort of had a feeling that I wanted to anyway, but I wasn't sure on McElroy yet. But now I am, it's too late for that. You know, I just got to deal with it. It's going to be a loss. I don't have the money to pay these guys. So let's go ahead. Let me shut up. Let's sim this week and just see what happens, right? Let's just see what happens if we win this game. I mean, that's pretty much the season is wrapped up in the bag. Oh, and we end up taking a loss to the Bears. Wow. Okay. Now see, that's interesting. We lost to the Bears 24-16. And now we're playing Detroit, who took another loss. Man. I still think we're going to go to the Philly game. Yeah, so Philly is 9-4 right now. I think that should be the matchup we watch next. So let me go ahead and do the strategy quick, and then we will get to the Philly game. All right, so we beat the Lions. Now we're sitting at 11-3. And then the Eagles also took a loss this past week, so now they're 9-5. But I do believe that we have clinched playoffs now. Yeah, we must have. Yeah, we've already clinched the playoffs and the division, because we're still 5 games up on the Bears, even with that loss to them. We only got 3 games left. So just like I figured, the season's pretty much already wrapped up. I do want to see the Philadelphia Eagles, so I don't think we've seen them yet. Have we watched the Eagles? Like, since I think we have 1 game against them. But either way, we will end up watching this one. Let me go ahead and do the strategy quick. We're going to do defend inside run because they have Ezekiel Elliott. Oh, that's why. I was wondering, I'm like, there's a reason I really wanted to watch this game, and that's why. Elliott, he came off, he's having a really bad year, considering. But he was like one of the best running backs in the league last year. Blitz counter seems to give me a really, like, a good amount of running abilities, like running plays, I should say. So we're going to do that. Now for the weekly goals, I want us to score 30 points on offense. Yep, throw 3 touchdowns. I think, actually, no, rush for 150. Yeah. We want to sack the quarterback. No, let's pick it off twice, and then we'll also go for 5 sacks. We'll go for a huge day of sacks. That sounded really bad saying that. Now we do have a couple of weeks worth of upgrades. So let's see who's all received an upgrade so far. Oh wow, we had quite a few guys hit that. First up, Markel Ware. And I'm just gonna look here quick. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do Speed Rusher for him to get him a little bit more evened out. He's pretty much all power, or he's all run stopper at this point. I want to get his rushing abilities up so he can help a little bit more on passing downs. Antoine Whitehead. We're going to continue to do pass coverage for him. Okay, there we go. We are going to do power for Mahan. That actually makes him lose 1. I don't understand the system sometimes. All right, whatever. Now he's 83 across the board. Ooh, David Wallace even gets 1. We'll give him the accuracy, because God forbid we know he needs that. Okay, +2 to accuracy. That's awesome. Floyd Beckwith is going to get 1. We're just going to keep doing... Let's do man. Okay, +1 to man, +2 to press. That's good. Jamie Chamberlain's going to get 1. We're going to do pass protection because his pass protection is horrible. I like how it makes him go down 1 again. This game is so weird. Landon Riley, we're just going to keep going speed rusher for him. He's good at one thing, speed rushing. You know, that's what his position is going to be with us. And then AJ Cole gets 1. We'll also do accuracy for him. There we go. Let's take a look at this player's ready to negotiate once again and just see where things are at. I would really like to bring back Najee Harrison. So we're going to keep working on his contract here. I offered him 1 year, 3.8 last time. I thought that would be enough. I mean, he's a backup linebacker, you know? I mean, if we go to 2 years, that's $7.5 million. But I didn't want to do 2 years. I wanted to do... So let's just do that. Let's just up the signing bonus a little bit. 1 year, 3.98, and see if he takes that. Oh, come on, dude. You're starting to irritate me here a little bit, guy. I'm not sure on Quincy Page yet. I would like to bring back Rutherford. But again, I need to find a solid... We need to find some solid ground. I'll offer 2 years, 6.5. I upped the signing bonus quite a bit. I mean, he's 25. He's a 77 overall. He's going to want decent money. So we're going to give him that. And of course, he's going to accept that. Okay, so Rutherford is back. I think I want to bring back Taven Smith. Seems like a lot, though, for a third string tight end. Okay, he takes it. 2 years, 8 mil. Man, we're already starting to get really, really slim pickings when it comes to, like, look at our availability right now. 11 million. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah, we really can't bring McElroy back. There's nothing that I can do about that. Now is time for us to take on the Eagles. Let's go ahead and let's just check out the Eagles so far to see where they're at stat-wise. So Jalen Hurts hasn't had the most productive season when it comes to throwing the ball. You know, 3,100 yards, 20 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Definitely not the numbers you want to see out of your quarterback. But they've had a lot of production from Ezekiel Elliott. 1,232 yards, 13 touchdowns. I mean, obviously it's not 2,000 yards like he had last year and all that crazy stuff, but he's still had one of the better seasons out of all the running backs. So you can't be too upset with him at that. Plus, Glenn Pierce has gotten some time and a few touchdowns. Tyreek Hill, 698 yards. They've been really spreading the ball around a lot. Smith and McKenzie, 3 guys with over 600. Nobody even close to 1,000. And then on defense, Kenny Fusero, the rookie defensive tackle that we took for him. I remember taking him in the first round for him, leading the team in sacks with 9. Paul Dugan's right behind him. Josh Sweat. Wow. Nasir Adderley. This is the safety that I traded to them from the Chargers. And look at him leading the team with 4 interceptions. I love watching stuff work out like that. You know what I mean? Like, just seeing that, like, I didn't make a stupid decision for them. So that's what the Eagles have been up to. You see that they like to spread the ball around. They don't really like to hone in on one target in the game. And we have to really be ready for all 3 of their receivers that they have out on the field. Jalen Hurts isn't a guy that's probably going to throw for 400 yards, but they have a great running game. And Hurts has also moved the ball on the ground as well, just like Bullard can. So this should be a good matchup. So let's go ahead and let's play these Eagles. I'm also going to do a little bit something different. I was messing around in practice in 23, I believe it was, and I was looking at some of the old uniforms, and I'm gonna mix it up a little bit here with the uniforms. Here we are in Philadelphia to take on the Eagles. Oh, we get to fly over for this game. There we go. And we got those fancy uniforms that I put together on, and let me tell you something, man, I actually like this. I like the way those uniforms look. All right, I'm looking forward to this. Hopefully we can play good in them too. I love the old school uniforms, I really do. We're gonna start out on defense again this week. Jalen Hurts coming out. We just talked about him before this game. He likes to spread the ball around. He is not a one-man show when it comes to who he likes to target. Let's see if that actually plays out in the sim, or here the same as it does in the sim, or if he just throws to the tight end all day long. First is a handoff to Elliott right up the middle, and we are there after a gain of 4. Hurts, another handoff to Elliott. This time he's got a nice lane of blockers all the way out to the 32, and Coleman is hurt again. Wow, that's really unlike him. He hasn't been getting hurt that much all season. All of a sudden, the last 2 weeks, he's just getting hurt. Oh, is he going to the locker room? I think he is. I'm pretty sure that's the animation for the locker room. So now Kevin Menical is going to have to step up. Handoff to Elliott, and Elliott again. A nice lane there. Dion Lewis on the stop. Brought down at the 37. Another gain of 6. He has been really beating us up the middle today. Hurts going to throw it for the first time. Looking for the screen, and we end up making the stop. Excellent play by the defensive line. Getting back there, getting the pressure, and then getting their hands up in the air and batting that pass down. And here on third down, you have to think they're going to go through the air for a normal pass play, which they will. Hurts under pressure right away from Menical, and he runs right into Jefferson, who gets the sack, and we will get the not 3 and out, but the quick punt. Is anybody else loving these uniforms as much as I am right now? I mean, the 2010s helmet I thought was awesome with how that, like, that chrome look they had on it was. And then I always loved the old school uniforms that the Vikings wore. I wish they would have done more of a play on them for their new uniforms. But hey, let's see what we can do on offense this time. 1st and 10. Right away, it's going to be Pitts out of the backfield, and Pitts gets a nice lane, stiff arms a defender, and he's out of bounds at the 37. A gain of 14 on 1st down. Big, powerful run on our opening play. Much like what the Eagles did to us. Now we're going to give it back on the ground this time to Glover, and he's got a lane across midfield to the 44. 2 runs back-to-back, both of them going for more than 10 yards. And now we find ourselves in Philadelphia territory already. Bullard, another handoff. Glover cuts it back, and he'll get just 4 this time. Actually, they'll give him 5. 2nd and 5 now for us. Play action this time. Bullard going over the... Oh, man, I thought that was going to be intercepted. Whew, thank God it wasn't. Just incomplete. Sort of rushing the pass there, if you ask me. Now 3rd and 5, we're in the pistol formation. Glover is in motion. Bullard got to get out of the pocket. He does, and he throws it away again. Another wasted animation. And we are going to have to try a long field goal now. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Come on, Wallace. I hope you have this one. This is extra long. 56 yards. It's up. And it is just off to the left. And another missed long field goal. All right, Philadelphia comes back out. Excellent field position. And they're going to go right back to Elliott. And Elliott is met by Jeremy Chin at the 48. Hurts to throw. A quick throw outside. Got him on the comeback route. See, that's how you throw the comeback route. You throw it as soon as they make that cut and leave the corner reeling like Jenkins was. Bullard should learn something here. Another handoff to Elliott, who gets outside, and he'll get a couple more. Jenkins cuts him off. Another, man, they are just killing it on these runs. They just run and run and run and run and run. And it's working. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's working. Elliott's showing why he's one of the best in the league. 3rd and inches. And now they are going to throw it. A quick throw outside. It's caught. And it's Tyreek Hill on the short out route working against Dantzler. So far, we're seeing why Hurts doesn't seem to have the most yards, but has been effective. And also why he doesn't have as many stats, because of that guy right there. Ezekiel Elliott, 7 carries, 30 yards through 2 drives for them. Outpaced 2-1 right now from run to pass. Hurts going to throw it again. 4th time back, and he's going to dump it down short. And we're there to cover it. It's McElroy. Hurts rolling, going towards the end zone. It's caught by Smith, and he'll get down to the 10. Circled back on himself a little bit, lost a few more. Caught it more so closer to the 5. We'll take it. And now it's 1st and 10. There is technically a 1st down marker down there, but it's I don't think you can get that. Hurts to the end zone, almost intercepted. Jeremy Chin stepped in front of it, but he could not bring the pass in. I'm expecting some Elliott here. Yes, that's what they do, and we're ready for it. Dion Lewis and Menical both teaming up to bring him down. They'll give him a yard, but now 3rd and goal. Oh boy, there's nobody covering the receiver in the slot. Get out there. That's who they go to, and we make the play. Clayton Jenkins. Awesome job, and we will force the field goal. This one should be a gimme. And it is. 3-0 Philadelphia, 5 to go in the 1st quarter. Back out on offense from our own 25-yard line. And it's Pitts in the backfield. He'll take the handoff, and he gets a nice crease up the middle out to the 32. Not as big as his first run, but still very effective. A gain of 7. Davis Gaither was there on the stop. We're going to throw it on 2nd. Bullard, quick throw outside. Glover makes the catch, and he steps out of bounds, and we'll get the 1st down. First completion of the day for him. Now Pitts is lined up once again in the backfield. And we'll go back to Pitts. And spinning off of one, spinning off of a second one, and finds his way out to the 47 I really thought he was going to lose yards, but he finds a way through or around the defenders, and now we have ourselves a very short 2nd and inches, and he stays in the game for it. Oh, Bullard's going to throw it, though. We pick up the blitz, and he throws it outside to Means, who breaks off of one and down to the 43. Very nice play there. I think the defense assumed we were going to run it. I mean, I thought we were going to run it. Instead, we throw it right over the middle, and now Glover, did Glover just jump? As I was saying, the defense came up assuming the I form was going to be a run, and we just dumped it right over the top of him. This time we do go with the run, and they are ready. Wow. Pitts was looking for the lane, trying to cut outside, but Bridges was there. Heck, even the Eagles might be a decent team for Madden 23. 2nd and 16. Bullard stepping up in the pocket, lets it go, and it's caught by Jefferson. Bullard fires it over the middle to Barnes, and he makes the catch, and he's down to the 25. I'm really digging these uniforms, guys. I really, really am. I might have to start using these more often. Bullard, quick drop, stepping up in the pocket. He's going to take off with it down inside of the 15, and he slides at the 13, a gain of 12, and a fresh set of downs. I still wish he would have kept running there, even though it was still a first down. He probably could have got 5 more yards. Pitts in the ball game once again, and he'll take the handoff right up the middle, shoving his way through the defense to the 3. Wow, we are running the ball a lot with him this game, and I'm liking it. I did not change anything either. This is just different play calling. 1st and goal. Blitz is coming, and we get rid of it to an open receiver, and it is Means for the touchdown. The blitz came, and Bullard stood tall in the pocket and delivers a beautiful throw to Means on the slant route. And it was just an easy money touchdown. Awesome to see. Eagles come back out now down 7-3 to open up this second quarter. Hurts rolling around. He's going to take off with it himself, and he runs right into Cameron Curl, who shoves him back down to the ground. Be careful there, Curl. We're not trying to get no taunting penalty or unnecessary roughness. You know they like to protect these quarterbacks. 2nd and 7. Hurts. A nice throw. Oh, man, what a great play by Chin. Chin stepped in front, and that usually is a completed pass, but doing an excellent job in coverage, and he'll shut it down. 3rd down. Wow, I really like that. Hurts. Quick throw outside, and Elliott makes the catch, and he gets enough for the 1st down. It's been a good matchup so far. Elliott really showing why he's still such a highly rated running back. Working around through traffic. Chin is ready. Brings him down after just 3. That's a win when you play a guy like Elliott. 3 yards. Hurts to throw it. And this time he delivers it on a dime to Darvian McKenzie. McKenzie, of course, one of the first guys, one of the first rookies on this team. And he has developed quite nicely after that update. I just realized I completely forgot to do that this year. Wow, how horrible am I? The dev upgrade stuff. Elliott shrugging off of some tackles on his way to a 7-yard play. But yeah, I just realized I forgot to do the story generator. I even talked about it in one of my videos, and I still forgot to do it. How terrible. Oh, there we go. Nice play there. Medical stopped him, and then Chin cleans up. 3rd and 3. Right here, this is like the last stop. We have to get this stop, otherwise it's going to be probably a touchdown. Uh-oh, Elliott's got it in space. Breaking off of one tackler, and he's got his way. Oh, man. Thank God for McElroy chasing him down. I thought he was going to score after throwing Nazir Ward off of him. And, man, Ezekiel Elliott is super good in this game. Hey, look at this right here. Ward tries to tackle him. He's like, nah, that's not going to happen, man. Take a seat. And like I said, luckily McElroy, if there's one thing he's good for, it's speed. And he was able to track him down and not let him get in the end zone. But now it's 1st and goal from the 10. And they're going to go right back. Oh, this time it's Glenn Pierce. And yeah, you can tell the difference immediately. It was not Elliott running that ball. 2nd and goal. They've taken about 5 minutes off the clock so far in this drive. Oh, there's a nice move by Pearson. He takes a shot from Whitehead, but he will fall down to the 1-yard line. And now they'll bring back Elliott, and you got to think they're going to go right up the middle to him. 3rd down. Oh, they go with the pitch play to Elliott. Elliott is met by a group of tacklers. Metellus and Lewis, it looks like. Great job. Let's see here. Yeah, they're going to take the field goal. Smart job, or smart move by Philly. We get some excellent field position after a pretty awesome return by Deontay Whiting. Now 1st down. Hand off to Glover. Oh, they played it really good there. Really good play off the ball. They got off the block just in time. Brings him down after just 2 yards. Bullard throws it. Oh, what a pass. What a route, too. Means came open. He had all space over there. There was nobody around him. I thought he was throwing that thing away. Boy, it caught me off guard. But no, then Means was just sitting there all by himself. 1st down. Hand off to Glover, and Glover with a nice run. I want us to run the ball more, but I think we're just being a lot more back and forth because of the score. Oh, and there's a nice run. Glover gets the 1st. Nice blocking. I mean, you wish you want to get 15 yards every run, right? But that's every play. But when you can get that initial push to get that 1st down, that's what you're really looking for. Oh, a beautiful cutback from Glover. He had nothing open where he was supposed to go, and he plants his foot, checks it back across the center to the right side of the formation, and finds a huge gap all the way down to the 14. Excellent job, and now Rutherford checks in. Let's see if we give it to Rutherford. No, we don't. He's going to block for Bullard. Bullard is going to take off with it. He's got space, and he's got another touchdown. Tyrone Bullard finally using his legs more, and I'm loving it, man. I really love seeing it. Empty formation to start things off here for Philly. Hurts steps up. He launches this thing deep down the field. He's got a streaking Tyreek Hill who catches it, and luckily he underthrew him. Otherwise, that would have been a touchdown. Man, the speed that guy has. I mean, you can't even be upset with Dantzler. Dantzler does as best as he can, but Tyreek Hill has got some serious speed, and you saw him just pull away. And like I said, luckily, Hurts underthrows him, because if he throws him in stride, that's a touchdown. That was an impressive play there from Tyreek Hill. 1st and 10. Hurts, with all the confidence in the world, dumps it off to Elliott, and Elliott, I knew that was coming. Poor Dantzler. He gets banged on the last play, and then he gets bulldozed on this play. I just knew it was coming, man. As soon as I saw that, like, Elliott's going to lower his shoulder, and bam! He just runs Dantzler over. Dantzler looking up to the clouds. Oh, man. Let's just hope that whatever happens on this play, Dantzler is not the one that's at fault, because he's had a rough drive so far. Nice job there. Metellus coming through and making the play. I'm sort of glad we kept him. I remember talking about not keeping him last year, but he does his job. You know, he comes in when he needs to, and he does his job. 2nd and goal now from the 6. Dantzler scared over there. I would be too. Handoff to Elliott, bouncing off of 1, but not the 2nd. Ward making the stop. And we will force a 3rd down here, and they're going to spread us out again. Now let's see how Dantzler can do against Hill. He doesn't have 50 yards to get away from him this time. Uh-oh, but he does have that. Oh, nice play there. Nice play. Smith breaks back towards the corner of the end zone, and Hurts buys enough time to let it develop. Excellent job. I hope they show us this route here. Was that a designed route? They're not going to show that part. It doesn't look like it, though. It looks like he was just chilling in the back of the end zone and then just saw the opening. But either way, a great play. All right, so we have 1:29 and 1 timeout to work with. We are close to midfield, though, after the short punt. So let's see what Bullard can do on this drive. Back to throw. He's rolling out. He lets it go back across his body to a wide-open Timmy Peoples. I don't know how he found him, and I don't know why he decided to do that, but at this point, I'm happy about it. If that would have ended up in an interception, I would have been really mad, but I'm going to let it go because it was a good pass. 1st and 10. Bullard stepping up, rolling out, and he throws it away. Smart move. There really wasn't even a lane to run. And we conserved time with that too. Bullard going to stick to the air. Blitz is coming. We pick it up. He gets rid of it. Oh, man, he took a shot. Yikes. Okay, let's stop letting the clock run. Or let's just keep letting it run. Down to 24 seconds now. 3rd and 7. Bullard stepping up. Lets it go deep to the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown. It's Jefferson. Tippy toe in the back of the end zone. I gotta see a replay, but I'm about 90% sure that he makes that catch. Let's see here. I know he was in bounds. It's just a matter of, do both feet? They do. 1, 2. That is a touchdown. What an amazing play by Justin Jefferson. All right. 1st and 10, opening up this second half. We're up by 8, and we're going to go back on the ground with Pitts. Pitts stiff-arming defenders, still on his feet to the 31. Wow. That was some strong running there. I'm really liking what I'm seeing out of Oscar Pitts in this game. 1st and 10. Glover is now in the backfield, and we'll give it to Glover. Glover cuts it back, and, man, I'm not sure why he went that way. Did not look like a suitable spot from the run, and it shows because it was a loss of nothing. I thought he had at least a few yards where he was supposed to run to. And again, where are you going, man? You've had like 3 lanes on that run. I don't know. I don't understand why that was going on. So 3rd and 9 after 2 bad runs in a row. Now Bullard throws it to Glover, who makes up for those 2 runs with a great catch outside. And he'll get out of bounds at the 44. Now, it's not that I don't trust Glover, but you saw there was a couple of lanes there for him to go through. He did not have to keep bouncing around. Handoff, and there we go. This time he just hits the lane, and it works. A gain of 10. And here comes Rutherford. Give it to Rutherford, man. I wanted him to get a carry. There we go. Hand it off to Rutherford. And he'll get down to the 41. I like when these guys get, into the ball game more. I like to see us mix it up. 2nd and 6. Hand off to Glover. Oh, another nice lane for Glover down to the 30. Our running game has been on point today. From everybody. Pitts, Glover, and that even Bullard. We've seen him take off a few times now as well. 1st and 10. We're going to air it out this time. Bullard scanning, and he's going to take off with it again. He's got room, and he'll slide at the 12. Hand off to Pitts. Sliding through down to the 7. I'd love to see him get a touchdown. Or Glover. Any of our running backs. I love running backs. 2nd and 5. Almost as much as I love receivers. Bullard fires to the end zone. Another touchdown for Jefferson. That was a beautiful but risky pass. He had a linebacker draped underneath him, but he puts it in a spot where only Jefferson could get it. And we'll extend our lead. Now it's a 14 with an extra point coming. Oh, they're not going to show the angle. But you see that linebacker right underneath there. But he puts it on the dime, like right where Jefferson could get it. 1st and 10 for Philadelphia, now still down by 15. Hurts throws it over the middle to an open Smith, who makes the catch. Nice job. Those stick routes, man, they are very hard to stop this year. Good call there by Philly. Quick shed inside. It looked like we almost get the sack, but Hurts is going to take off, and he's got the legs. Gets around the corner and sliding down at the 48. A huge run. Jalen Hurts gets over the 50 mark for himself. 3 carries, 53 yards. He's just as dangerous, if not more. Actually, he is more dangerous than Bullard. He really is. He just doesn't seem to be playing that way right now. A nice throw over the middle. And it's Disley once again. A quick throw at that, and another 1st down. I really hope Jalen Hurts actually plays really good this year, man. I really do. In real life, I'm saying. Oh, big play! Whitehead! I didn't even know he had that in him! What? You see him undercut that route? Wow! He looked like a corner. I thought it was a corner or a safety before I saw the number. The way he undercut that was amazing. Look at that. Boom! Excellent play. Whitehead is turning into one of our best linebackers. An all-around play. Here we go. 1st and 10. Pitts checked in once again. Well, of course he is. The handoff to him. He's got a nice lane. Breaks off of one, but can't get away from the second. And another handoff to Pitts, and gets the 1st down. I was hoping he'd lower the shoulder there, but he didn't. But either way, we still get the 1st. I want to see some truck animations here, you know? Can we get 2 guys over 100? Handoff, Pitts. Another nice carry, gain of 6. We're getting close. 19 yards away from 2 guys having over 100-yard performance. I mean, that'd be pretty awesome. We're already over 200 on the day as in terms of, another nice run. In terms of, team performance, because Bullard himself has about 50, I believe. 55, remember from his last run. Pitts now close to 90. And this time down to the 13. Yeah, he's at 90 right now. We give him the ball again, and he can get in the end zone. That'll be a 100-yard performance for him. I think that'd be the first one of his career. Bullard. Oh, man, that was such a quick play there by Sweat. Wow. All 3 sacks today from Philly comes from Josh Sweat. He came off the edge unblocked. I don't know what Whitley was doing, but Whitley's been having problems with him all day. 3rd and 14. It looks like we're just going to call it a day, run the ball here, and then kick the field goal. Handoff, and yep, that's exactly what we do. 250. Don't run this whole clock out. Come on, just score then. I want to get Pitts 100 yards. Come on. Or get an interception, and there it is. Dantzler, don't you run this all the way back. There we go. Dantzler pick another one. That's his 10th of the season, I think. But here we go. 1st and 10. Come on. Let's get Oscar Pitts that 100 yards. Come on, Bullard. Oh, that's not how you do that line. We need 7 yards. Come on, guys. 7 yards. 1 first down run stands in the way of Oscar Pitts in his first 100-yard performance. Oh, there's a nice chunk. Now he just needs 4 more yards. And we're going to throw it, though, because it's 3rd down. Oh, no, we're not. We're going to run it. Come on. Oh, we are going to throw it. Oh, we get the 1st. Oh, no, Chamberlain's hurt. Chamberlain, you can't get hurt, man. All right, there we go. 1 more run. We just need 4 yards. Come on, Bullard. Give him his 4 yards. Golly, line. 3 more yards. This is like the last play. If we don't get it here, we're going to down it. Come on. We need 3 yards. Does he get it? He got it! 18 carries, 100 yards for Oscar Pitts, and that's how we're going to close it out. Big day for us on the ground. 250 plus yards rushing. We got 100 yards from Glover and from Pitts. 50-something from Bullard, and we go on a huge, huge win. And guys, once again, what do you all think of this uniform that I put together? It is a very good uniform. I might have to wear this one again. Oh boy, guys. Look at the injuries we got from today's game. We just lost Devontae Coleman basically for almost the rest of the season. I mean, what is he going to be back for the Super Bowl? 7 weeks? And we lost Chamberlain for 4. Wow. I just mentioned with Coleman too. He was having such a good year. Now that might all go away because he's going to be out the rest of the season. And we lost Chamberlain. That sucks. But we end up getting the win, 12-3. I think at this point we've wrapped up the conference. Let's go ahead and let's sim to week 17 so we can see for sure. So we know that we already cleared up our division for sure, and we punched our ticket to the playoffs. Now it's just about, do we get the first round bye or not? And I don't think we're going to play another game. I think we'll just sim the last 2. We actually played the 49ers in week 1, if you guys remember, so we have the tiebreaker over them. So I don't know if that, I mean, as long as we win 1 game, we should clinch that. Or if the Niners lose a game, because then they can't tie our then they can't beat our record, I should say. They can tie it still. I mean, actually, if we lose out, they can beat our record. But if we win one game, I think that should clear up home field advantage. You can see the Chiefs have already clinched the home field advantage, which doesn't surprise me. The AFC seems to be pretty light this year. Wow, so we had a big day on the ground against the Packers, and all of our linemen just got 4,500 XP. I love some of these scenarios. This is the last chance we have to re-sign these guys. We have to do this before we get there. Sorry, this might be a little bit longer of a video, but hey, it is what it is. He wants a bigger bonus. I say let's just up it to 2 years then. Screw it, we'll do it 3 years. We'll just make him one of our keystone, like our cornerstone role play guys to build up. We'll bring this up to 12. See if he takes that. There we go. Najee Harrison re-signs 3 years, 12 million. We're gonna have to let Page and McElroy go. That's just what it's gonna come to. All right, so we've pretty much re-signed everybody we can. These three are gonna have to hit the market. Same with Billy Price. So there it is. Let's see if we get any more relief once the offseason gets here. But yeah, that's it. Let's go ahead and let's sim to the postseason. Let's see what happens. All right, so we ended up closing out the season with a loss, it looks like. But we still got our bye week, it looks like. Let's see the playoff bracket. Yep, we held on to the #1 seed. The 49ers stuck to the #2, of course. The Eagles up to the #3 seed. Then the Saints, the Buccaneers, the Seahawks, and the Washington football team. Over in the AFC, still the Chiefs, of course. The Browns at #2. The Texans at #3. The Dolphins at 4. Ravens 5. Raiders 6. And the Steelers at 7. There we go. So, in our first playoff matchup of this season, we are going to be taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Of course, we're going to have full home field advantage all the way through. But, hey, a great way to kick off the playoffs. All right, so I just did a whole bunch of upgrades. It wasn't anything too crazy. But almost everybody who starts pretty much went up 1 overall. So that was good to see. A lot of linemen got upgrades, which is good to see. We were able to even them out a little bit. Still at a 91, but hey, it is what it is. We have a great team. Next video, we'll be taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in our first playoff matchup. I appreciate you guys so much for watching. I know this was a longer one, but I wanted to get through the season. Make sure you like and subscribe. Definitely subscribe if you're not already, and if you're watching. I know there's quite a few of you out there still watching, but not actually subscribing. Just you guys know what helps the channel, man. Just drop that sub. You don't have to turn on the bell notification if you don't want to, but at least drop the sub. Help me get up there a little bit so I can do more of this. But anyway, thank you guys again. I'll see you guys next time.